Hello YouTube, I'm Armyman243 and welcome to Gaming Intel. Today I have a special guest with me, another person from the Gamer6 channel, that is the other channel I have, Hoopscoop3000.
Hello there.
And today we're going to be talking about the Alien Colonial Marines multiplayer. So far, from all the videos that you've seen, what do you think of this game?
I think it looks very promising. So far, Gearbox has basically announced one mode, which is Team Deathmatch. And they basically said that it's going to be a heavily objective-based multiplayer. So I think that's pretty cool. We haven't been getting a lot of those, really.
That is true, that is true. And I like playing the objective, so I really can't wait to see what other objective modes that they will have. And I'll be sure to bring it to you every single time they go. Anyway, so well, I'm just hoping this doesn't go to this multiplayer doesn't succumb to the same fate that AVP had, where the predators were overpowered. But of course, there's no predators in here, so you don't have to worry about that. The aliens were just extremely hard to control and just bothersome. And the Marines were just there. Yeah, they were just there. Everybody hated playing as them because they were just so weak. They're so underpowered. But they made it so that each race, I guess you would say, since one's an alien, one's human, each side has their difficulties and their cons and their pros. The aliens, they gotta think tactically. They can easily die, but as long as they think tactically, they can easily maneuver around the Marines and just eliminate them.
Well, that's a funny thing, because this game has shown to have no HUD. So it's basically, there is no minimap. You have to actually pull it out, which is very interesting and causes a very vice versa system.
Yes, and the Marines, the scanner that you're talking about,
Yes.
even then that thing isn't 100% accurate. So if you make one missed call and you think that the person is, you think the alien is there, and you tell your teammates, you will easily get screwed, because what you think might be there might just be like a ghost dot, and an alien will just come around and attack you.
Very true. So, Gio,
Yes.
what did you think of that map that they showed?
The map showed a lot of color. A lot of it was very dark lit and just added to the how can I say this?
It was a very grim map, very dark. Now, it's I know that you don't know the name, but it's actually from the movie. It's Hadley's Hope. Actually, it's a certain area called the Derelict. Very cool place. Yeah, it's a very promising environment, and I'm really happy to see where Gearbox goes with this. I mean, they haven't made a lot of bad games, but then again, they made Duke Nukem, so we can't really say anything.
Yeah.
They've lost our trust with there.
Of course, they're making one of my favorite games, Borderlands.
Yes.
Which we'll be talking about in the Gamer6 Game Monthly. Please check that out. It will be up either tomorrow night or Friday afternoon, depending on when I can record the gameplay for it and edit it out a little bit.
But don't you worry, we're going to be having the actual recording done by tomorrow, and then we'll see what we can do from there.
Alright, now back to the subject. Now, the one thing I do hope that they have are unlocks and stuff like that, because frankly, if something doesn't have has an item or equipment or something that I can unlock, I just get bored of it really fast.
Actually, I think that there is an unlocking system, because Gio, if you didn't notice, there are several different classes in this game. I mean, there is a certain picture shown on the IGN Xbox 360 article that shows a heavy and was just a regular alien Colonial Marine, and they seem to have different weapon types and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised that add a red dot, not red dot, because then maybe a red dot, update your scanner a little bit, stuff like that.
That's true. That's true. I will be looking a lot into this. Immediately when information comes up, I will be giving it to you guys as soon as possible. And And yeah, that's basically all the information I have. What about you, Michael? Anything else to
Well,
add?
let's see. So yeah, they said that it's so they basically said I think you're gonna like this, Gio. That it's not gonna be your typical for get to point A and to point B in the team deathmatch. It's a little bit of a mix up. Like it's not your usual team deathmatch mode that you're used to. You know how Tribes Ascent has its team deathmatch mode with a capture the flag element?
Yep.
Well, it's sort of the same thing. Except there's so many different things going on at once. On top of that, you're in such a big open area that it really sort of adds to the, oh god, we might get attacked, flanked from this point, and then flanked from this point. So you have to be very careful. Maneuver your men very carefully.
All right. That seems very interesting. Oh, and another thing I completely forgot about. One of the big things is that, kind of like in Left 4 Dead's Left 4 Dead 2's versus mode, where like after a while, someone randomly will get turned into a tank on the infected side. The same thing will happen for the aliens in the multiplayer. A randomly picked person after time progresses in the match will turn into, I think it was called a berserker. I think a berserk alien. I don't remember the exact name, but I'm almost positive it's berserk. And basically, the front head is a giant, kind of not really giant, but a shield, which blocks any bullets, any grenades, any kind of thing. So what you have to do is you have to flank it and just basically kill it from behind.
Now, Gio, I think you're gonna like this because there's a little paragraph here that I'm gonna read to you. Gearbox isn't coy when it comes to the Colonial Marines' influences. It acknowledges that the Left 4 Dead footprint in the multiplayer structure and visuals. Each playable team, human marines and alien xenos, has its own distinct set of abilities, character classes, and unlocks. The teams play totally unlike each other, naturally, since xenos pop out of vents and through ceilings to eat and disembowel frantic fleeing marines. So there are distinct abilities, character classes, unlocks, everything that you were looking for.
So this does sound like a promising game. And that's basically it. Please like the video, subscribe, and as always, keep watching. I will attempt to give you all the information first. So, see you next time.